Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining us today on this channel and you really like the content here, do not forget to press the subscribe button. Listen, you guys, it's very difficult to talk about black business owners because it always sounds and looks like you are not supporting. People will be writing in the comment section, if this was a Woolworths or something and this was happening, you wouldn't be reporting on it or whatever. But at the same time, there's other things that you're like, okay, something is off here. Okay. This drip business owner, you guys, listen, I know he's doing well. Okay, we commend him for starting this big business, multi-million rand business and all of that, you guys. But something is off about the way that he does business, because now and then there's just funny things that are always reported about him and his business. Okay, wasn't he also the one that was someone wanted to take somebody's life between him and his wife, and then somebody has had to go overseas? Am I mixing stories here? Was this the couple? Anyway, so now, you guys, listen. I know when you're a business a man, okay, you deal with certain there's problems that you deal with that some of us are not going to understand. Okay, it's just for business people, it's just normal day-to-day problems. Okay, I might not understand them, but I don't think that paying rent is one of those, because I think that rent is one of those costs that you just have to pay. Like rent, no matter broke kanjani, you have to find money to pay rent. That should be priority, because otherwise, where are you going to run your business? Okay. So there's a story here that talks about how this drip owner guy has not paid rent somewhere. And the mall owner is like, listen, I have my own bills to pay. So if you can't pay this bill over here for rent, okay, get out of my mall. That's what they said, because it's the same thing, you guys. Now, if bangakhokhile, yes, laba bahlala back room akho, mabengakhokhile nawe uthini, phuma sis, there's someone else coming. So drip owner Sehuana told to take a walk. Okay, they were like, wear your sneakers and take a walk because you're not paying rent over here. Springs mall owner sue for unpaid rent. Popular South African sneaker brand Drip, which is owned by a businessman Lekau Sehuana, is being evicted from Springs Mall in Gauteng for failing to pay rent. Okay, guys, what good reason could you have as a business owner to not pay rent? Why would you risk it? Let's just say that it's not so bad that he does not have money to pay rent, but what would be the reason for you to just decide you're not going to pay rent where you run your business? Drip and Likau, who are the first and second defendants respectively, have been dragged to the Johannesburg High Court by mall owner Blue Crane Ecomall, Vukile Property Fund, Morinda Investments, and F&G Investments too. In the court papers, which we have seen, the mall owners are seeking an eviction order to kick the Drip store out of the building for failing to pay about R500,000 in rent and service. Listen, you guys, I'm not laughing at the fact that these people are owing money, because listen, if you talked to my, or is that talked, yeah, if you spoke to my creditors, okay, you will be laughing at me. Okay, so I'm not laughing at the fact that they owe the money, but I always laugh when I read that thing that Sunday World always writes, that they in the court papers, which we have seen, because I always think that they've seen a lot. Okay, we all have debts here. I but and hopefully you never get to know about them. Relating the matter to the owner, relating to the matter, the owner said they entered into an agreement with the Drip and Lekau on Feb 2021 to lease a commercial space to operate the shop in the bustling mall. The lease agreement commenced in March the 1st, 2021, and is supposed to terminate in Feb 29 next year, which is 2025, I guess. In terms of the lease agreement, they said Drip was supposed to pay a monthly rental fee of just under 20,000 rent. Okay, that's why they say running a business at a mall is expensive. That's a very expensive rent. The fee, which excludes value added tax, was supposed to increase by 8% per annum or 8% of DRIP's annual net turnover. Or they do that, they actually, charge you based on how much you make in turnover. Okay. DRIP is also expected to pay just under 1,000 Rand per month for marketing charges. Listen, you guys, I hope you did pay at least the 1,000 Rand. 20,000 Rand, maybe I understand, okay? But I'm hoping that at least he paid the 1,000 Rand. And also 4,100 Rand for parking. Bo, he's not even paying for parking and pro rata share of municipal rates of over 1.2. Why doesn't he just go and, maybe he parks there for a long time? But he's not there at the mall because he has businesses at different malls. So he doesn't park at that mall for the whole day. So why doesn't he just use the parking of, us, the people that just go to the mall, where you go there for an hour, you pay 10 Rand. Go there for 2 hours, it's 20 Rand, okay? So that he doesn't have to pay the 4,100 Rand unless it's compulsory for him to pay that. Also, at the municipal rate of 1,200 Rand, okay? This, they say, said excludes over 87,000 consisting of electricity, water consumption, and charges, refuse removal charges as well, okay? There's other charges and 3,000 Rand in administrative costs, okay? Listen, you guys, I know that for certain businesses, it looks like for their brand, it doesn't work for them, for an example, to just go and open a shop in town, you know. But this sounds like it's very expensive to try and run a business renting space at a mall because these charges that they're talking about here, okay, maybe he might just think about it, okay. Drip was expected to furnish the owner with the audited statements so that the owner can see what was his turnover and see how much he's supposed to charge him. Okay. Audited statement of the net annual turnover within 3 months after the close of each financial year. This was required to be certified as being correct by auditor, reflecting its net annual turnover for such financial year. And I guess, you guys, if you're going to rent space at a mall, you can't just be running like funny business, because if they want to know what your turnover is and they say they want audited financial statement, that means that you have to be somebody that has financial statements and they are audited. And I mean, they don't audit for free. That's why accountants earn a lot, because it costs a lot to get people to come to your company and audit it, and tell you there's everything wrong with your business. Basically, that's what accountants do. They come and they look at your books and like, hi, what are you doing here? And then you pay them for doing that. This, they said, was for the purpose of determining the quantum drip, was what quantum drip was supposed to pay from its net annual turnover. If drip failed to pay the amount, they said it will be in breach of the lease agreement, and the owner reserved the right to terminate it and re-let the shopping space. The first defendant breached the terms of the lease agreement by failing to make payments as agreed of the monthly rental and turnover of the first defendant's account, which amount is presently due, owing and payable. The plaintiff hereby cancels the lease agreement, as the plaintiffs are entitled to do effective herewith reads the papers. They said as a result of early cancellation of the lease agreement, they had suffered fair and reasonable damages of over 88,000. Okay, the amount includes December 23 to Feb 2024 rent for 79,000, 4,000 marketing, 4,000 rents marketing, and 5,000 rents for rates. It looks like he wasn't paying anything. Okay, the companies also demand an amount of 299,000 from Drip Plus an eviction order to kick it out of the mall. Payment to the amount of 399,000 ejectment forthwith of the first defendant and anyone claiming occupation through the first defendant from the commercial leased premises described as shop, and this is the shop number at the mall, Springs Mall, Gauteng, reads the paper. Guys, listen, I have a new level of respect for people that actually rent space at malls, because it looks like it costs a lot for you to rent the space, okay? But then again, you do know about all of these costs before you sign these lease agreements. So you must actually check if your business is making enough for you to be paying these amounts and then go rent the space. So I imagine, you guys, if at Springs Mall, this is how much it costs to rent the space there, how much it costs to rent a space in places like Senton, because guys, I don't think the rent is the same. I don't think so. Anyway, guys, we were talking about Quintin in the other video, getting the bag. Okay. We were saying, Quintin, get your money, honey. Okay. Here we are saying, what is this guy's first name? Likau, pay the money. Okay. Pay the money. Don't embarrass us here. They'll be like, you see the black people business. Yeah, and now he's not paying rent here. They'll be asking us to give black people a chance, give them, space at the mall. Now they're not paying. Pay, please pay. Please don't embarrass us. Pay the money. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. What could be the reason for somebody to just decide not to pay rent? Okay. Does that mean he does not have money? Is he not making money from the drip? Are people wearing these shoes, guys? Are they really like wearing it? Okay. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Give it time.